Hey y'all, Xeno back here for some more Mega Man X2. Last time we took on the last two Maverick stages, and got a full sub-tank refill from that little secret I showed you guys. This time we're going to be moving on to the X Hunter stages, of which there are 5. I think a 2-3 split, because they get shorter as they go on, so we'll show off the first 2 in this video. The music here is pretty rockin'. The X Hunter Stage 1 theme. The camera is a little bit weird in this first section, but to be honest, I don't have too much kind of premeditated commentary about this first stage. It's kind of standard. It's a good stage. I probably have a lot to say about the boss. Not too much about this part of the stage, though. Now that you're fully decked out as X, things become a bit easier. The air dash helps a lot in certain spots. Got the return of these wall-pulling enemies from the intro stage. I believe you can use Sonic Slicer to get rid of them. Hold on. No, I'm trying to use Slicer. This weapon is so slow, it can't even kill one of these things. Come on. Or is it just immune? Whatever. But it is good at getting rid of these wall-pushing enemies. Let me just show what that looks like. What? Okay, wait. Come on. There we go. Very smooth. I like that you can do that too. They didn't just make them invincible or something, and something you can't avoid. So if you use your head, you can get past that pretty easily. What's the best weapon to use against these things? Still haven't figured it out. Maybe Magnet Mine? Oh yeah, Magnet Mine takes care of those. Can take your time, being pretty leisurely if you get rid of these enemies. Is there anything in this pit? Oh yeah, this stage branches off a little bit. What's on the top path? I genuinely forget. This is probably the most forgettable stage in the game to me. Not because it's bad or anything, it's just kind of unremarkable. I don't remember what the difference between the top and bottom paths is. An interesting tidbit about this little claw thing is that there's unused code in the game that makes it damage X when it lets go of you, but it's never used in any of the levels this thing appears in, so that behavior goes completely unused in the final product. Very interesting. Is there anything up here? Oh wait. I probably screwed myself. Okay, wait a minute. It's really annoying that you can't charge the weapon when you switch to it. You always end up firing an uncharged version of the weapon. Just trying to switch to it. This part's kind of painful. This jump is tight. Not going to bother showing that off because we've earned a right to move past it, but yeah, Magnet Mine is really good against these scorpion things. You're going to want the charged bubble splash for this boss battle. Decent stage. Again, not much to say about it. Fun little romp. Here's Neo Violin. An interesting thing about this boss fight is that, seemingly due to memory limitations or perhaps time constraints, Violin is the only one of the X Hunter villains that doesn't get an original fight. This is just the stage version's fight, but with some added blocks and a lot of added lag apparently. Holy crap. But he doesn't really change that much about his behavior. Because of how much the game is lagging, it's honestly really difficult to get a feel for hitting him. But he gets taken out pretty quickly by charge bubble splash. Alright. So yeah. It's a shame too. I would have wanted to see what the modified version of this fight would have looked like in an ideal version of this game. There was supposedly also supposed to be a female X Hunter that never came to be, so I wonder what that would have looked like. I think, honestly, I would take less damage just standing next to him like this. Seems like it's working so far. Not much to say about this fight. I don't like the original Violent fight, and I don't like this revisit very much either. Oh, see ya. He doesn't have much interesting to say, to be honest. And that's the end of him. Pretty unremarkable. Doesn't leave much of an impression as an opening Fortress stage, but I think they get a bit better from here. Or the more interesting, at least. Because this first one really doesn't have a unique identity to it. Like I said, feels kind of forgettable. This second stage, Sergei's stage, is a little bit more interesting. This tile set is nice, fitting for an underwater stage, or partially underwater. The stage has some interesting platforming that may give you a hard time if you didn't collect all the armor capsules, but with them all, it's a breeze. It's a fun little romp again. Got some tight spaces with these kind of annoying enemies. Go. Now here's the where the platforming starts. These slow-moving vertical barriers. With the air dash, this is light work. It'll save you a decent amount of time as well. Or you have to go from this side. There you go. This is one of the shortest stages in the game, so despite the up-in challenge, I would call this a pretty fair romp. For this part, I recommend honestly just damage boosting like this, especially if you have the armor upgrade. These things won't do much damage. And yeah, this is the part where you need Crystal Hunter to do the platforming. Come on, get over here. Yep, nice little barriers for you. Not being able to switch weapons is a real pain. Like, I cannot manually use the shoulder buttons to switch weapons there. I forget what's over here. I think it's an extra life, so not really worth going for. And that's basically the end of the stage. Pretty short. The boss makes up a bit for it. It's kind of interesting. We'll see if I manage to scrape by with like 75% life, but it's not that bad. I think this will be manageable. This is also going to be the only use of Giga Crush in the whole game, so pay attention closely. I'll let Sergei's like at least do something. All these turrets fire different kinds of projectiles that will try and like home in on you and stuff. This one bounces. There's like one that goes forward. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're gonna nuke it. Goodbye. And that allows you to skip basically the first phase of the fight. Now from here, my recommended strategy is to jump on the bottom here and start using Sonic Slicer. I actually didn't know about this trick originally. The positioning can be kind of tough. Come on, where's the spot? Here? There we go. That might be it. Looks like it only works when he's like at the very top. There we go. He can still manage to hit you time to time. Wait, what? The platform killed me? Are you serious? Man. The platform pushed me off. Come on. Speedburner is a decent secondary weakness for him, but it's just... this fight's just kind of a pain. I don't feel like dealing with this crap. Speedburner any better against this phase? I genuinely can't remember. What the heck? These things really tank. This is a perfect display of why you would really rather use Giga Crush on this thing. Why is this taking so many hits? No. Forget it. Is Sonic Slicer any better against this? Strangely, if you use the Giga Crush, he doesn't advance as far. And you'll notice that, like, now he's a lot closer. Not sure the reason for that. It's a bit strange. Actually, wait. Yeah, it looks like you have more luck using Sonic Slicer if you jump. Sometimes it just gets blocked entirely. Such a pain. No, I don't want to die and do all this crap again. Wait. The confirm button for sub-tanks is mapped to shoot for some reason. Don't think I mentioned that before, but it catches me off guard every time. This phase is just so strangely hard to hit with your weapons. Sonic Slicer being blocked by everything in the known universe isn't helping matters. So honestly, using the Charge Buster might be better. You can at least hit him pretty consistently with it. I really don't have that much to say about this tank fight. I'm not really that fond of it, as you can probably tell from the struggle here. Here's an interesting bit of trivia, though. The translation for the English version removed some implications of the Japanese script. Here, Sergius' line in the Japanese version reads something akin to defeated by light's memento, I believe he says, suggesting that Sergius is the robotic body of Dr. Wily. This actually gets brought up later in X6 with Isaac as well, but I always found that to be like the most remarkable part about this fight, because minus the tank kind of sucking, them removing the suggestion that Sergius' Wily reincarnate is kind of strange to me, because that's pretty interesting. Not sure why they decided to go that way, but I mean, I accept it. They look pretty similar. An additional thing that kind of backs this up is if you don't collect the Zero parts, so, you know, not like me if you don't defeat the 3 X-Hunters, they'll rebuild Zero anyways. And it's suggested through the game's plot that Sergius is the leader and the brains behind the operation. So it makes sense, seeing that Wily invented Zero initially. That's all for now, though. We'll be finishing up the game next episode with the 3 remaining stages. They get shorter from here on out. One of them is just the boss. But the 3rd X-Hunter stage is one of my favorites in the game, and I'll be telling you guys about that next time. Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the next episode. This is Xeno, signing off. Peace out.